What's good, people, man? It is your boy Flight here with a special guest, man, here on the Deeper Than Kickz podcast, the world's most dangerous podcast, man. You know, we have earned that title after just 2 episodes. It is a self-proclaimed title at this moment, but it will be it will be the title moving forward, man. But I got a special guest here, man. My homie, man. Well, you're homie now, man. You know what I'm saying? Very cool, down-to-earth person, man. Davis from AMP, bro. Appreciate you coming through. Now, one thing I just got to say off jump, bro. The drip you came in here with it, you know what I'm saying? Usually, I'll be more prepared, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the podcast. But we out of town, you know what I'm saying? And my man just showed up with something crazy. So talk to us real quick about what you got on right now, man.
Man, I got the Supreme X Spider collab on, and I'm a big Marvel fan. So when I saw that this looked kind of Spider-Man like,
Yeah,
I was like, nah, I had to cop out.
Crispy, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, somebody tell me actually if it was real or not, man. You know what I'm saying? But I know you don't wear nothing fake, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I never seen it before, bro. So where did you copy from?
I got it from StockX, and the person that asked if it's real is Sniper. Sniper is my number one hater, and I'm Sniper's number one hater too.
That is a fact, man. That is who asked about it, man. But it is clean, man. But I appreciate you jumping on the podcast today, man. So off jump. So I recently dropped the episode, man.
Okay.
About top 10 rappers. All right. So Billboard dropped they top 100. They dropped the top 100, and they top 10 was kind of suspect, bro.
Ooh, what was it?
So off rip, right? So I'm gonna just say, because the biggest question was who comes in at number one. Number one, they had Jay-Z, right? But who I put in my number one was Lil Wayne. And let me just give you the full breakdown of why I put Lil Wayne. I put Lil Wayne at my number one because of his body of work. I look at music, when I look at music, I look at for like the bars, the metaphors, the punchlines, the setup. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm really breaking down the whole lyrics, the rap, everything. I'm breaking everything down. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to Wayne, he does that on albums and mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? Features, he delivers the same way. But can you guess what they had Lil Wayne at?
I'm gonna say like 7.
Dang, he hit it right on the head, bro.
Oh, really?
he hit it right on. So, all right, so listen, to you, if we gave a rundown of your top 10 right now, and I want you to tell the people, because I always tell them it's important of how you listen to music, what you listen for. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when I listen to R&B, I listen just for the vocals, right? So some people, they just look at who's the person singing, and that makes them a favorite. So when it comes to the music and when it comes to rap, what are you listening for, and who is your top 10?
Man, top 10 is tough for me because I have a hard time with ranking, especially things like music.
Yeah.
Because I go through so many different phases where I'm just heavy on this or heavy on that. You know, growing up, my mom listened to a lot of Biggie, so that was like my favorite rapper for a while. You know, not my favorite; it was the main rapper I listened to growing up. But undisputed, my favorite artist, without a doubt, is Ye. So that's overall what I listen to, and I think is mostly because of the run. You know, the college dropout, graduation, later registration, that entire run, and then in addition, There's so many musicians that are scared to do something different.
Yeah.
And in terms of their art, and he, like, you know, especially if you look at, you know, the heavily like sampling era in like early 2000s to Yeezus, to, you know, even Jesus is King with the full on gospel album, and then Donda. I just like how much he changes, and it'll never get boring. I could listen to Ye all day, every day, and anyone who rides with me knows it's because I'm not listening to the same. I'm not listening. Nothing's gonna sound the same. So that's.
So you feel like he delivers something different every single time.
Oh yeah,
even with everything going on though.
Yeah, every project is undoubtedly something different. Like Jesus is King is a gospel album completely. Donda has a lot of gospel aspects of it, but it still sounds completely different from Jesus King, and then that sounds different from The Life of Pablo.
Okay, so that's interesting, right? Because when we look at Kanye, a lot of people feel like Kanye, when he started becoming full of himself, you know what I'm saying? Some would say like he became more aware. It's based upon how you look at it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They felt like it adjusted his music, like who he was and how he was delivered. Because, like, I'm with you. College Dropout was crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was phenomenal. But then when you look at some of the music he's dropped now, it's like, it sounded like kind of like hit or miss. But it seems like his true fans always give him a pass on his music.
Well, I might be one of those people, but at the end of the day, for me, it's like I like music that I can relate to heavily, and I like the new stuff, especially Jesus King. I tell everybody I listened to Kanye before, but Jesus King is what made me a big Kanye fan because for me, how many times are you gonna see the number one person in their aspect just dedicate their craft to God? Like how like that's like if Marvel just made a movie about the Bible. You know, like they're the top like movie
See,
industry company. What if they just made an entire movie? They just didn't do superheroes. They just made a movie about the Bible. So that's to me what Jesus King was like. It's like, yeah, it's not gonna be massively appealing, but let's rap about our Lord and Savior and let's make that. That's the number one thing. We're throwing
okay,
everything else out the water. Let's
so I'm
make
gonna
that the
throw you
number
a
one thing.
curveball with this one, right? Because
Okay.
even though he did do it, I don't think the intentions were pure though. So hear me out when I say this, right? Because I know it can sound like, and I'm not a Kanye head. Like I love Kanye, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of stuff that he's been going through, he don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? And we'll talk about it. But I feel like when it came to like that gospel album and everything, the movement, it was like because he had got rejected from the industry from a little bit. This was an open industry, similar to like when Adidas kicked him off. He went to Skechers. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find like that next move. So like I don't know if it was really dedicated, and not to get too deep because sometimes Christians they'll go all the way in about it, and we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like I don't know if it was just a pure move or was it just a business move.
I think that's something I hear a lot of people say that, and that's an understandable like point.
Yeah.
But interesting enough, that's what he addressed in one of the songs. I think is hands on. He was like something in religion. What have you been hearing from the Christians? They'll be the first one to judge me, make it seem like nobody loved me. And he's basically saying like, here I am trying to devote my life to God, and y'all don't even think I'm serious. So I feel like he addressed that moment. And one thing I'm gonna say is that I don't think Kanye is like the perfect role model for what a Christian is, or the music is not perfect and it's not exactly the most perfect godly music. But I think that's what makes us human.
Yeah.
We're not. I'm a Christian, but I messed up yesterday, today, and will do tomorrow and the day after that.
That's facts.
So I saw a comment on one of my posts that say, "How does Davis talk about God this, God that?" But he said something about sex. He brings up sex so much, or it's like that, yeah. And it's like to people, like some people will think I'm a fraud.
Yeah.
Just because of that. So that's how I look at it.
Oh, I respect that a lot, man. I feel like I'm in that same era too because a lot of people, some people like call me like Pastor Flight, you know what I'm saying? Because it's different because I'm always like talking positivity and I go to church, you know what I'm saying? And I am a devoted Christian. But I feel like sometimes people forget that you're still humans, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And like even though we work in this industry, it's like we can be in the industry and not be affected by it, you know what I'm saying? But don't have to be exactly what somebody wants us to be, you know what I'm saying? Because I think one of the most important things was like even in the Bible, like when he went to like the people that was in the streets, so he wouldn't have been in the proper areas. He'd have been out there with the thugs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The steppers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like,
Exactly.
if you want to be honest, Jesus really created them big steppers. You know what I'm saying? Like when you think about all the people that went with him. But just to kind of go back real quick, man. So when we look at your top 10, you know what I'm saying? What is Davis' top 10, man?
I'm gonna have a hard time giving 10. Let me see. Of course, you gotta have Drizzy in there. Like I said, I'm gonna have Ye number one.
Let's
You
do
gotta have-
5. 5
You
easier
gotta
for
have
you?
Drizzy in there.
Okay.
Gotta have Biggie in there. Man, let me think. I wanna try to get some new guys in there, and then obviously pay homage to the old ones too.
Now this is the greatest of all times, though, right? Now, which it can change, but we
Yeah.
talking about greatest though.
Okay, so what I got Ye, Drake, I got Biggie. You gotta put Jay-Z in there. You got to put Jay-Z in there. It'll be rude to not put Jay-Z in there. I'm trying to think about impact too.
Yeah, that's important. People forget that too. That's very important too.
Yeah.
The impact that they had on the culture.
Yeah, and how do you change it? Because I feel like a lot of people like are cool with being like in the status quo, but how do you change? Like, how much did these people change it? Like Drake to me, like ran it for so long, but Drake, in my opinion, didn't necessarily change that much. But he ran it for so long, it would be crazy not give him respect. Biggie, like I could listen to his stuff. You could put Biggie's bars on a modern beat, and it'll be the same. Like,
And the crazy thing with Biggie too, and I know you said that you listened to him growing up. So many people put Biggie and Tupac in their top 5 or top, but sometimes I feel like it's unfair to do that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they popularity grew after they demise, after they passed away.
Yeah.
Same thing with like Nipsey Hussle, right? Like I've been rocking with Nipsey Hussle. I've been part of the all money in movement. You know what I'm saying? Hustle and motivate. I've been on that beforehand, but it wasn't until he passed away and the how he passed away, with it being like broadcast all over media and everywhere, that people became fans. And now like, oh, Nipsey's one of the great one. What I don't think nobody ever said the greatest rapper, but he's up there with rappers. But it's like before he passed away, y'all wasn't
giving him his flowers.
giving him his flowers. Y'all wasn't rocking with him like that.
When I saw Creed, I was like, the All-Star game I went to, maybe the overtime game I went to, the trailer before Creed and Creed all had the same Nipsey song in it. Like Nipsey has become a staple in like anything. If you're thinking about hip hop, or you think about LA, if you're gonna show anything LA hip hop related, like you're gonna play Nipsey. So I see what you mean.
Yeah, but and
It's a good thing though, cause like his music is dope.
Yeah, but see, okay, so it is a good thing, but it just sucks because it's like it's almost like fake love, bro. You know
I
what
feel
I'm
it,
saying?
I feel
It's
it.
like, so I watch your videos, right? I watch AMP videos, right? But if it went until you take off and then you had to top it down, be like, oh yeah, I've been New Davis. You know what I'm saying? I that's the homie. You know what I'm saying? That's like fake love is like when it was needed the most, when it could have been pushed, it was there because the lyrics never changed, the style never changed, the music never changed. All of it was still the same, but it wasn't until the fake love came in that hyped up. It's just like when we look at sneakers, man. The hype beasts, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The love is
The sniper, yeah.
the Sniper Jones of the community. You know what I'm saying? But like the hype beasts is like they amplify certain shoes based upon the resale value of it. But it's like there's no true love for the sneakers, like the meaning of the sneakers when we look at the flu games and stuff like that. And just speaking on sneakers, man. So you got an announcement of what you're doing with the sneakers. Talk to us a little bit about that.
So I'm super excited because I was talking about how I rank rappers and like in terms of how much they change things, and I'm excited because I'm about to put together the most, in my opinion, unique version of what people have done with shoes in a minute as a content creator. I haven't seen any content creators put out shoes. I saw Ninja did it with Adidas. Yeah. Maybe there've been a few others, but I'm super excited. I'm not gonna show this on camera, but look at this. Look at this shoe box right here. Look at this box.
Oh my God.
That's a crazy box, isn't it?
And that's gonna be the exact box?
That's gonna be the box. And look how that's how it sits.
Let me tell y'all something right now, man. Listen, this is crazy. And it's crazy to talk about the box because when I do sneaker reviews on my other channel, Flight Academy Kickz, make sure y'all subscribe to that. I always talk about, I like to see the creativity with the sneakers and then like really be like outside of the box with the box. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So is that the same approach you went with that?
100%. I think when you look at what fashion, I feel like presentation, especially with sneakers, has been so generic forever. Mm-hmm. And that's fine. Don't mess up a formula that works. But really, especially over these next few years, in terms of YouTube, in terms of shoes that I'm getting to, I just want to do something different. Yeah. I want to spice it up because I feel like it's just boring. Yeah. How many sneaker boxes have you opened or have you seen and be like, oh, this is different from every other box? Nothing really. I mean, I can't think of anything at least.
No, that's true. It's not a lot of them. Well, the ones that are the ones that go to like NBA players. They go to like their friends and family. You know what I'm saying? But having something like that that's going to be released to everybody is dope.
Thank you.
And do you have like a name for it, or do you want to say the name yet, or you want to wait?
I'm going to wait on the name because it's definitely something that is like super close to my heart. And I'm going to like, when the commercial comes out and all that stuff, I'm going to talk about it more then. But I'll definitely explain to you off pod. Yeah. No, I got a whole little.
You need
cool
an extra,
up.
or like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I need to get you a pair.
Just put me in there, man. So like, with the creativity of the shoe, like coming up with the design and everything, that's something that you did. You had a team. Like, talk to us about that a little bit.
It was completely myself, and like as you saw how it looked, the vision was quite literally, what's simple but innovative, and I am a big fan of sci-fi. Movies and just the future. So that's what I wanted. I just wanted something to look like it was straight out of 2080.
Okay. And that's pretty dope. So looking at the design, which y'all will see whenever he reveals, like I can see that right along with that. Now, are you gonna have big sizes? Because bro, I'm a size 14, bro.
Easy. We'll do it.
They don't never like have the size 14. They stop at 13. Like it ain't people out here.
So when you want to get shoes, you have to get size 13 and then take the sole out.
Yeah, it's pretty much like if it's a special shoe, I had to get like a size 13 and then like have my pinky toe hurting the whole time.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So it sucks, man. But that's dope, man. So is that just gonna be the beginning of a whole brand of sneakers, or you gonna do more clothing? Like what are you gonna do?
I wanted to chill out on clothing because I just like wearing stuff. But I feel like I really, if you have a clothing brand, you gotta rock your stuff all the time. And I usually do that, but I like wearing my stuff too much.
See, man, when you got a creative mind, you could just keep creating stuff, man.
That's true. I'm not writing clothes off, but for the time being, I just like rocking the clothes I wear, and I want to make a lot of different varies of shoes, so you can find different ways to style it. So
you about to have a whole like just shoe lineup, man.
A whole bunch of them. I said this. I don't know if I told this Sniper, but my plan is when I do launch them, is I'm gonna give away every single shoe I ever had, open a free store, give away all my shoes, first come first serve, and then I'm gonna replace my entire closet with nothing but, you see the boxes of my shoes, like.
Wow,
so that's the plan for that. Yeah.
Dang, that'd be dope. So you got a sneaker store coming at some point?
Oh, it'll be just like a one-dayer, like
so
just
like
like
a
a one-day, like a pop-up, like giving away my shoes.
Man, that's breaking news, man. You know what I'm saying? Pop-up coming, man, and I'm definitely gonna be in the building for that. That's definitely
thank you.
That's definitely fire, man. So, bro, just tell us a little bit about you in general. Like, the reason I created this podcast was because sometimes I feel like as content creators, people don't realize that, bro, we human, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't realize we got a family to go to. We got things we go through. Like, explain to people, like, just how you are as a person, man. Like, some of the things you love to do. I know you spoke about the sci-fi movies. But just, like, how was it, like, for you as a person growing up, coming into, like, the content creator world? Just anything along that line.
So I started when I was 15. I tell this story a lot. I started November 2015. I was in 11th. No, I was in 10th grade, and I lived with my dad at the moment. I lived with my mom my whole life. This is the 1 year I lived with my dad. And I remember vividly, we were in technology class, and we were, like, using Photoshop or something. Yeah. And then I was, looking up a YouTube Photoshop tutorial, and I saw, like, a thumbnail tutorial, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, I could probably make thumbnails for YouTubers. And then I was like, as that, like, technology class kind of went on, I was like, I could be a YouTuber. I like it. So I was playing 2K at the time, 2K15. One of the greats before 2K went to what it is, and I enjoyed playing it. So I recorded through the PlayStation. You know how you can record through the PlayStation. I recorded through the PlayStation. Had to get a USB drive. I didn't have Elgato or nothing like that. Get the USB drive, put it in my laptop, my mom's laptop probably at the time, and I would record commentaries for my 2K videos on my voice memos from my iPhone. So I wasn't supposed to play my PlayStation during the week, so I would go outside in the neighborhood, like, record, like, yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Davis the GOAT. That was my name back then. And I couldn't remember what's happening because I'm recording from my side. So I'm like, I think I cooked him right here, made this jump shot. Anyways, I used to record on my phone outside of my dad's house. And because, my grades are bad. He wanted me to focus on school. And then I come in and post it. And it went decently. It went at a decent speed. I think I had around 1,000 subs after, like, maybe 6 or 7 months, which it's pretty good growth. That's pretty good growth. But just throughout the years, meeting so many people through the 2K space, like the way AMP formed, the way it started, I was a huge fan. I remember he hit 10,000 subs on YouTube, and I showed my dad. I was like, yo, look at this guy. He's blowing up. So I was a huge fan. We ended up just interacting through Twitter, and I joined one of his sub sessions. So that's how me and him kind of became cool. Fast forward to about 2017, I have 100,000 subs. So, in that year, I went from 1,000 to 100,000, just streaming every day and posting videos every day. And I was in 11th grade at the time. And
how was it balancing that, though, bro? Because, like,
I didn't balance it at all.
Okay, I think people don't understand that. It's like when you're in high school, it seemed like it was easier to do the YouTube. Because I started YouTube 2019 when we was in Houston, right? So, but I already knew them. I was just a sneaker plug.
Right.
But so many people were just gravitating to me because of my personality. So then I started YouTube, and now that I do YouTube now, like, I go through those phases where it's like, man, what I'm gonna make content on today.
Right.
And you sometimes psych yourself out because you know that any content that you drop gotta deliver every time.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, with you doing that in high school, you said you wasn't able to bounce it at all?
Nope, I didn't balance it at all. So in high school in 11th grade, it was a tough situation. I had a grandmama I was taking care of at the time. She had just got not just got, but she was in the late stages of I know I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. Alzheimer's have the memory condition. So I was doing class 50-50, like do a class in school and then do it online. And then some of those days I'd be there to take care of my grandmom. And then in the evening, that's when I'd have more time to make my videos and stream, and then also do school. But it just was impossible for me to balance, honestly. So yeah, ultimately I just decided I'm gonna just focus on YouTube. Like I was like, I'm not, I'm gonna just focus on YouTube, which is scary for the parents to hear. But I was like, first of all, this is what I want to do no matter what. Because I was thinking I was going to the NBA until I was in the 11th grade. I was like, hold on, I'm still 5'7".
Like that,
I was still, I sniper, man. I be cooking sniper.
Because I be giving him buckets. He never want to give credit. So if you tell me you give him bucket and he deny it, I know that you're telling the truth, bro.
I give sniper buckets. Sniper, do I give you buckets? Do I give you buckets? Yeah, you know it is. So I've always been like I'm gonna go to the NBA type kid. So then when I saw the 2K Avenue, like I said, and I was doing good on it, I was really committed to that. Was not able to balance school at all. And of course taking care of my grandma and things like that. So I just fully committed to YouTube. And then I remember it because it was such a crazy time because I fully committed to YouTube. Blew up that year, and I remember the next year was NBA 2K18. I remember like those eras of my years by the 2K instead of like the actual year. I don't even think of it as like 2018, 2017. I think of it 2K17, 2K18. Wow. So I remember 2K17 I had blown up. 2K18 was a bad year. The game was kind of bad. And then 19 is when everything changed. Everything changed. But I forgot a part of the story. I remember in 17, that's when I ran across Agent through Phantom. We met at like a sneaker con, which is dope because I know you into sneakers. Yep. And Duke, he don't remember this at all, but he had like 25 viewers in his stream. I had commented, I was like, yo, and he still had like the text-to-speech on. Every time someone reads it was like, yo, Imdavisss said, yo, but I don't even think he knows me back then. But collectively, the group came together all basically based through 2K, and then we started it in 2020.
Wow.
So that's pretty much the rundown from 2015 to 2020.
You know what's amazing about that, bro? Because it's like all of y'all coming together as one. But I mean, and I know things may happen within the group. That's gonna happen regardless. But it's like when we see y'all, it's like y'all always make sure that everybody still eat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's still pushing forward. And that's very rare to see that because sometimes, let's say like, Kai just took off with the screaming on Twitch, right? You know what I'm saying? Someone could be jealous of that, you know what I'm saying? But you always see like each one of y'all like, hey, that's the homie right there, bro. Go get it. So just talk about what's so important about keeping that so that other people can see because, bro, like when it comes to like content, bro, like just being content creators, like it's so much hate for no reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you could work with anybody and learn something. You know what I'm saying? Like my subscriber could be your subscriber and they still gonna watch both of us. Like YouTube is the way to go now. And it has been for quite some time. So just talk about like the relationship with everyone and with all y'all coming from different backgrounds. I know y'all had to learn how to be around each other in the same crib. So
it's a fun one because group dynamics are always hard. Any relationship dynamic, with a girl or just even with your friends, any relationship dynamic is hard, especially when you guys are in condensed environment and you're on a clock. So when AMP first started, we didn't all have the we all had our individual money, but there's no AMP money yet. So we had to like, all right, this Saturday we gonna come in and we gonna shoot cooking video, horse, and swimming all on the same day because we all had our own individual schedules and families and stuff. So we would have to go in time. We'd like hop in a Discord call and plan all of it. And one night, like, okay, I'm gonna plan the swimming video. I'm gonna plan the horse video. I'm gonna do this video. And it would never go perfectly right at all. But I think the vision that we all kind of believed in, like, helped it. But like there was plenty of times when it wasn't perfect. In the first ever video, I think it's the second video that was uploaded, but the first video that we recorded was the AMP cooking. And they wanted me to eat a worm. They wanted me to eat a worm for losing the challenge. Yeah. I'll tell y'all now, I have the worst stomach in history, bro. Yeah. If I'm driving to get steak, I could be going to the best steakhouse in the world. If I see like a dead
rolling on the side of the road.
I'm not eating now. I'm genuinely, I would not eat. It throws
Bro,
off my
we the
whole diet.
same way, bro.
Really?
Like when you was giving that visuals now, I knew exactly what. That's why I finished the sentence. I knew exactly, bro. It like those. Like another thing, bro. I used to hate. Like growing up, going to my grandma's house, she would just put a full bowl. Like if she was eating cereal, she would just put the bowl in the water. And I hated seeing cereal float in the water. Bro.
I feel it.
Or like when people put napkins in the sink, bro.
I know. It's just, bro. I don't know what it is. It just throws me off, man.
Bro, we the same way. I thought I was weird for that, but it'll kill everything for me, bro.
Bro, 100%.
Because now I replace that visual with what I'm about to eat.
Exactly. Exactly. So I they wanted me to eat a worm, and I'm never gonna put no nasty shit in my mouth. Yeah. No. So anyway, I tried to do it a few times. This is to finish off the first video we're shooting. So I put it in my mouth. First of all, I was like, no, I'm not doing it. And then I was like, fuck, I gotta do it. It's AMP, it's our new group. Yeah. Everybody flew down here. I can't, you know what I'm saying? So I tried to put it in my mouth a few times. My brain is not letting me actually swallow this worm. So I threw it up like 4 or 5 times, and everybody was kind of looking at me like,
come on, bro.
we made this group. We all took time. Everybody flew down here. And that's definitely my bad, but I still wouldn't be able to do it to this day. I'm being honest with you. I hope they know now not to give me no, I'll eat the hottest pepper. I can't eat no damn worm. What's wrong with y'all?
You can't even go on Fear Factor.
Nope. I've said that since I've been a kid too. My mom was like, if there's $1 million in life, you gonna eat a worm? Nope. We'll make $1 million. We'll find a way to make $1 million elsewhere. I can't eat worms.
So with everything in life, what you're doing with content, man, when was that it moment, like that moment when you knew, like, okay, like in a sense, I'm on or we lit right now?
I think it's interesting because I feel like it's broken up in different increments. I remember the first ever person that recognized me. I was at a Hawks game in 2017, right when I had like 70, 80K subs. And that in itself is a moment for you as a creator, because when somebody comes and recognizes you for the first time, you're like, this movement is like, this is a real thing. Yeah. Because it's kind of difficult to sit in your computer and make videos, like I'm doing. Especially me, I'm going to school, coming home playing 2K. Yeah. Next day, go to school. I'm not going out. I'm not, So it's kind of a crazy moment when that first time someone's like, "Oh, yo, I watch your video." So I remember that 2017 at a Hawks game. I added a guy on PlayStation. I got him still. And then when it started getting a little bit more crazier is I feel like in 2019, because that was the year I went from, I think, 200 to 600K. So this is all 2K. I'm just posting 2K every day. So now it's more like if I'm in a basketball demographic or a gym, like a decent amount of people will know me. And then with the AMP movement, it's crazy because it's like it's I don't even know what it's a lot of African American demographic, but any primarily African American demographic, whether it's college campuses, whatever it is, like it's really been a lot of love anytime I go or we go, which has been crazy. Cause I did a stat yesterday. I was looking at like the AMP spicy questions video. Yeah. The way that social media works today, it's not just whenever you post a video, if it gets 100K or 1 million views on YouTube, that's not where it ends. I have the screenshots. The spicy questions AMP video probably has maybe 5 million views on YouTube. But if you look on YouTube Shorts and TikTok, it has 40 million views. Wow. So the biggest thing is in this day and era is the redistribution through the short form content. And that has been like that's been a whole different beast in itself. So I feel like
you're saying it'll help your videos more by doing the shorts and everything.
Oh yeah. The redistribution is that changes everything. So I feel like in the last year or two, it's been a lot crazier. Like it's low key. I went to a Falcons game. I got a video of it. I went to a Falcons game with my mom just to get out because we used to we watched the NFL a lot, the Falcons, but they let me down so many times, man. And we went out there and I took a picture with a guy, and no exaggeration, probably 30 to 40 kids rushed and like, oh, it's Davis. And like that to me is like the craziest thing ever. 'Cause I could not ever imagine like 40 like random people in the stadium just recognizing me. So
do you think it's something you will do forever, or is like, are you at any point like preparing like, what am I gonna do after YouTube? And I know it sounds crazy, but I always said that we don't have control of YouTube.
Right.
So any morning we can wake up and YouTube is no longer.
Oh yeah.
So are you ever like planning for, not for that moment, but just like, okay, I want to do something else? Because I think me and Snipe was talking the other day, and it was like so many people get these YouTube platforms, and they get to the highest level, bro, and then they just stop doing it because like they lose the love for it, or it becomes too much for them. Are you like prepared for like what are you gonna do next, or you haven't thought that far down?
Yeah, so I actually am planning on stopping fully completely with AMP videos and with my personal content this June. So I'm gonna step away completely. Probably go into like just a humble retirement. Just step away from YouTube, streaming, content creation in general this June. So
you're gonna retire completely?
Yeah, completely. I'm gonna step away from the videos, and I think it's just the best moment for me to really understand myself. Because remember, I got into the YouTube stuff in 2015. So, like I said, 2023 it'll be my 8th year in it. So I'm gonna just step away from all media, social media, and take the moment to really understand myself better.
So is that like breaking news, or does everybody know that?
Oh no, that's breaking news.
Breaking news?
Yeah.
There y'all have it, man.
Yeah.
Yo.
Nah, I'm trolling.
Yo, listen. Hey, I didn't know which way. I was like, hold on, man. like you breaking away from it?
I know. No, I was like, no, right now, after this interview, it's over.
Yeah, he gonna look dead in the camera. Like, look, I wanted to be saying something for a long time, man. But I mean,
now really though, no, I don't see myself ever stopping. So I think there's different levels to it, and I think this is the beauty of social media and YouTube in general. For instance, if you look at, if I just look at myself, there was a point every day, if you were an Imdavisss subscriber, you were going to get a video and a stream every single day because I was playing video games, right? And then there was a point where, you'd get a video every 3 days, but it was a really well-edited video. It had all the funny memes in it. It was a face cam video now, and it was just there's a well-produced video every 3 days. Then it was like, okay, every 5 days because it's like 2K got less, blah, blah, blah. And then there's a point when I was doing the IRL videos. And that was like you'll get one every 3 days because it could be anything from me slam balling or anything like that. And then now at this point, it's like once a week, every Friday. It's the gradual maturity of the content. So now, we went to the most haunted hotel. I did the NFL Combine.
I saw that. That was interesting. Okay, let's talk about that hotel for a minute, bro. Like, that hotel was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, the ending with the person talking on the Wi-Fi. Did you sleep well that night, man?
I sleep well every night because and everybody hates when I say this because if you believe in God, you have to believe in demons.
Nice.
But I'm not worried about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm never gonna be worried about it because I think that I'm a good person. I think I pray to God. I think I've accepted Jesus as my Lord and Savior, and I don't think that any weapon formed against me will prosper.
Come on, Pastor Davis.
So I'm not worried about that, and I say that anywhere. I always try to move tactical. I always try to move smart and safe, but I'm not worried about anything or anybody. So what was I saying about so I was talking about the maturity of the content. So I think what will happen as you get older and older is that it doesn't even have to necessarily slow down. I think you just evolve with it. So for me, already stepping my foot into making sneakers, and I'm gonna show you one more thing too. Yeah. This is the one more thing that I haven't shown nobody else yet. Don't even say what it is yet, but just say, tell me this is not the most creative thing. This is a one of one I'm gonna make for myself.
Can you make 2 of them, bro? Yo. So this is crazy.
Yeah.
You seen this yet, Snipe?
Yeah.
Dang, I thought I saw it.
I only showed like 5 people though. So
crazy.
So for me, it's just the evolution in what you do. For me, maybe I'm doing sneakers or
between that and the sneaker, like you like really like creative, bro. Like
thank you.
You can really like, man, I see the vision, bro. It's like you can really like create this. I'm trying to say without saying what that is, but you could just create this whole line of different things, bro, like out of the box.
Exactly. So that's the vision though, just something different. So I don't think I'll ever stop content creation because I feel like even if you're just doing fashion or if you're just doing sneakers or you're just doing whatever, like podcasts, I feel like people are always, as long as you're entertaining and people are interested in tapped in with life, I feel like people are gonna always want to see what's going on. So what aspect that looks like? Does that look like weekly content? Does that look like a once every 6 month documentary? It doesn't have to slow down in content. Or does that look like an every single day 2-minute snippet of like I have a cameraman follow me and they just chop it up and you get an everyday look at 2 minutes of my life. Whatever, I don't even know what it is, but there's always different waves and different variations. So I feel like I'll make content forever because I love making creative stuff and I love communicating with an audience and hearing what they say. And even if sometimes inspiring people. You know, there's a possibility.
At some point, I feel like you could have an academy where you're teaching youth how to do what you want to do, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like just have like. I don't know why it's coming to my mind like an Academy of Mad Scientists or something like that, bro. But just something like that, man.
Nah, thank you.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. Well, I definitely appreciate you coming on the Deeper the Kickz podcast, man.
Nah, thank you for having me.
I'm gonna tell you something, bro. It's a humble guy, man. Like, and I work in this space, bro. And it's hard to get people to come and do interviews and sit on a podcast when they feel like they wouldn't benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? And you know exactly what I'm talking about. So the fact that you took the time to say, yeah, bro, I'll jump on it, no problem. Bro, I appreciate it. It just speak to your character, bro. But I got 2 quick questions, bro.
All right.
Right. Were you ever on the NBA Live era or no?
Yeah. I played in 0 and 9, but it was on the Wii.
Yeah. You played on the Wii?
Yeah, I used to be at. I used to shoot.
Bro, so do you even play you ever played like Madden and that?
Oh, I used to. Man, I was a Madden legend at one point.
Who you played with?
The Falcons. Every time.
Oh, wait. So you had Mike
Matt Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
Matt Ryan. No. Yeah, the NBA Live, that was on the Wii, but I played Madden. I played Madden from 2012 to 18 or 17. I used to, Matt Ryan, hand off to Michael Turner, throw it to Julio or Roddy Rich. I said Roddy Rich. I mean Roddy White. Roddy White.
We would have killed all that on Madden, bro. That wouldn't have worked with me, bro.
I promise you. I promise you. I don't know. No, I used to 100-piece people in Madden.
You gotta understand something. I make people quit online, bro.
Man, I'm not even joking. Now you're about to make me buy the game today and like get well versed in it.
Let's put this on record. Davis wants no smoke with me on Madden, bro.
I might get back into it. I'm bad at it. I'm rusty at it now, but it's the same mechanics. I feel like I get.
Yeah, once you get to it, like, cause you're not. Are you one of the people where you got to be PlayStation or Xbox, or it don't matter?
No, it's the same mechanics.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I hate when people when I beat people, they
the same
be like,
controller.
"Oh, I play PlayStation." It's not that. It's the movements, the audibles, the coverage that you're playing. Like you know that it don't matter.
It's the same. It's literally the same controller.
That's crazy, bro. Hey, you made me forget my. I had another good question for you, but it don't matter, man. Like I said, Oh, Madden, I was the king, man. But like I said, I still play now, but it's because of time and I don't really get to play as much as I want, man.
Yeah,
but
I feel it.
And I just hate when I play people and then they just quit. Like, they just go down without fighting, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that sucks, bro.
Nah, I feel it.
Man. But you got anything else, man, you want to let the people know what you got coming up outside of what you showed us or anything that you want to just talk about, man?
Nothing. Follow God. Don't get too stuck in the world and things that people on earth make you feel like is important. And I feel like you should live every day to be happy. And I feel like so many people do things that they don't want to do. I understand everyone's not fortunate enough to exactly at that moment do what you want to do, so I don't want to come off ignorant. But, like, spend a majority of your day trying to figure out how you at least can enjoy life. Yeah. I feel like that's the most important thing. We got like 70, 80, 90 years here. Wow. Enjoy your life, you know?
Oh, that's what the question I had, bro. And this is the last one. Mm-hmm. What was the craziest fan encounterment you had? Because I'm going to tell you the one I had, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Snipe was with us in Atlanta, bro. I know his. Oh, his? Oh, okay. Yeah. So my most craziest encounter with a I hate saying fan. I just say supporter, subscriber. Bro, we was out of town for SneakerCon. Mm-hmm. And we was here. We was in Atlanta. This dude followed. It was me, Break, and Snipe.
Oh, no.
This dude followed us the whole day, right? Bro, we didn't check. Did we check into the hotel yet? No. We didn't even check into the hotel. He knew what hotel we were staying at. We didn't even know what hotel we were staying at until we landed here, bro. We get in the parking lot, get out the car. He drives up fast and jumps out the car. He's like, yo, I've been waiting all day for y'all to get here.
Oh, and it was like, that is insane.
And I got to tell you, bro, like me, I come from the hood, bro.
That'll make you paranoid.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you know, when you travel, you can't carry, well, I can talk about it on the channel. You can't carry or none of that. So you feel kind of naked a little bit.
Yeah.
Bro, when he jumped out, I'm like, yo, he's bugging, bro.
Yeah, he's wilding.
Like, and then he was like, yeah, he wanted to talk to us, take pictures, but it's like, at that point, you done made me feel too uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. Because I'm like, if you here, then who else out here waiting, man?
Yep.
It was the most uncomfortable stay ever, man. So what was your weirdest encounter?
Undoubtedly, I had just started dating my girl, and I was on like a date with her, and like it was like 3 random dudes. They walked up, they're like, "That's Imdavisss. Imdavisss. I know you got bitches, bro. What?" No. I'm like, bro, come on, what's up? And there's no way. Like, why would you say that to a human that you've never talked to before? That is like
Exactly.
that's insane. But there's tons of weird interactions with people. Six Flags. That's not crazy. That happens normally.
A woman passed out. She screamed when she seen you.
Yeah, no. I mean,
No, the Michael Jackson
that's
pass
not
out?
crazy. That's
No, bro.
not crazy though,
No,
Sniper.
hold on. That is. A woman did the Michael Jackson pass out when she saw you?
No, we were at Six Flags.
It could have been the heat too, though. Was it hot that day? It could have been the heat.
No, it could have been the heat. We were at Six Flags and a girl. I don't think it's that crazy, but a girl was like, "Oh my god!"
Nah. Did you help her up?
Nah, I just kept it moving. I just kept it moving.
Bro, man. Well, look, man. Once again, bro, appreciate you coming on.
Thank you for having me, man. Thank you for having me.
Man, this is lovely, man. Listen,
The most dangerous podcast in the world.
talk that talk. Let them know, bro.
You know?
What I'm saying? So, look, man. Y'all make sure you stay in tune with what's coming. I cannot wait till he show y'all and make the debut. Y'all gonna love it, man. I know y'all gonna support it. I'm gonna definitely support it. I'm gonna have it on my channel. He gonna send me one over.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the preview of it and just let y'all know, man. But that's it, man. Y'all make sure, let them know where they can find you at, man. Even though we already know, but.
You can find me on YouTube at Imdavisss, Instagram ImDavissyT until I can get my hat. Hopefully, Instagram, please. And where's my Twitter? Imdavisss. Check me out.
There you have it, man. Deep in the Kickz, the world's most dangerous podcast, man. Y'all be blessed.